Precisamente que contar una última hora, no es del conflicto de Oriente Medio, pero sí de otro conflicto que también sigue presente y que no ha acabado, que es el que está teniendo lugar, la guerra entre Ucrania y Rusia. Bueno, pues precisamente decíamos que había hablado Vladimir Putin, el presidente ruso, ha hablado de que Rusia no busca, ojo, la rendición incondicional de Ucrania. No busca Rusia, eso es lo que habría dicho Vladimir Putin, el mandatario de Rusia, que Rusia no busca el rendimiento incondicional del país liderado por Zelensky, es decir, por Ucrania. Bueno, aparte de eso, les tengo que decir que Putin se ha negado a comparar las expectativas de Rusia respecto de Ucrania con la demanda del presidente de Estados Unidos, Donald Trump, de que Irán se rinda totalmente con respecto a su programa nuclear, insistiendo en que las dos son situaciones, por lo tanto, muy diferentes, lo que habría dicho el mandatario ruso. Habría dicho que la situación de Ucrania es muy diferente a lo que está pasando en Israel, con Israel e Irán, y no deberían compararse estas dos situaciones. Vamos a escuchar precisamente a Putin, que se encuentra hablando precisamente de esto en directo.
The Ukrainian leadership to cease all the conflicts was suggested that we withdraw our troops from the territories, and they withdraw their troops from the territories where people are not ready to embrace the new regime and they want to live independently or become part of the Russian Federation. They said no. And again, those are not political decisions. And now the logic of combat comes into play. The military look at where they can better advance, where they can channel their troops to achieve the best outcomes with the lowest possible casualties. And this is how troops advance. You know, we have an old saying, or story, or rule rather, whenever the boot of Russian soldier stands, it becomes ours. Look, I would hate the statement to be over-militaristic or be viewed as over-militaristic, but at every single stage of the unfolding process, and I stress this just for you to understand, and this is truth. I mean, at every single stage of the unfolding process, we suggested to those with whom we were in conflict in Ukraine, we suggested to stop. We suggested that we should negotiate, because this purely military logic may result in a situation when the whole thing would aggravate, and we will have to negotiate starting from worst positions. And this happened several times. I would not go into detail now. And the witnesses to our suggestions, are active politicians from other countries, and thanks God they are alive and healthy. But whenever we suggested something, they would go from Moscow to Kiev and then would tell us, look, they tell us that we are agents of the Kremlin and we wash our hands. We won't deal with this. So each time we heard no, no, no. And we said time and again, let's do it, let's negotiate. It's going to be worse for you. No. Why? Well, because those who are guided by old neo-colonial principles, including and primarily Europe, they thought that they would crush Russia, would destroy Russia, and would feast on it. That's exactly why, and I'm confident, that's exactly why former Prime Minister Mr. Johnson, and I think this happened due to suggestions by the former U.S. administration, Biden's administration, came to Ukraine and suggested that they should not reach an agreement with Russia. But the agreement was on the table during the Istanbul negotiations. So we reached a consensus on almost all issues, and we had just to finalize the document. We had just to meet with the head of the regime at that time and put an end to this process. But now Mr. Johnson came and